All right, we're here with Mackenzie Porter. Thanks for coming on for a chat.
Of course, thanks for having me.
No worries. We're going to start off with a question. Becoming a mum, just very recent.
Yes.
Has that changed much for your music or writing your music or anything yet?
Totally. I think it changes everything. So of course that just flows into my job too. But yeah, I think like the context of my songs will change and just my perspective of like shows and everything. I've kind of like, even the odd time I'll be like, should I wear this? Is this like okay for a mom? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. So yeah, it just kind of flows into my whole life and it's the best. It really is. I miss her so bad.
I'm a parent myself. I've got 2 young ones.
You do?
7 months and...
7 months. We're 7 months too.
Oh, there you go. And I got a little girl, Sadie, so that's the same thing. And little Oscar, he's 3. I reckon being a parent is honestly the best thing ever.
It is. So are you 7 months? Are you getting some sleep or?
Yeah, we were pretty good sleepers.
Good.
Teeth are starting to come through, all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
How do you go balancing all that, like being a mum between the music and that? You find
oh my gosh. It is a challenge sometimes, like, just because my job, I travel. So that's tricky. But my mom is in town right now, so she watches my daughter a lot. We have a nanny. My husband stays. We just kind of like go week by week. Like, okay, this week I'm going to stay with her for these days and then he's going to work. And we just kind of, I don't know, try to make it work.
Yeah, definitely. It's the best thing being a parent.
It really is.
Awesome. You're on the record for saying one of your best performances you've ever is in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Why was that so special for you?
I think the first time I played CMC Rocks, I remember being on the flight being like, wait, why am I coming here? Nobody's going to know my music. And I showed up and like they really knew it, like even more than they knew it back at home. And I just was so blown away and so surprised at like people, how much they love country music here and how much they devote like to learning the songs of the artist that's on stage. And I was just so surprised and yeah, it was like seriously one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, we're definitely passionate about country music over here and we love a good time and partying and
yeah.
just love that whole country scene.
So I grew up in Canada, so I feel like Canada and Australia is like, to me, they're like sister countries kind of, so.
Do you think Australia is more wild than Canada?
I'm sure you guys have some more wild people, but Canadians, I don't know, they can get pretty like redneck too.
There, so.
Yeah, it's a pretty good time.
And you love coming over here, like you want to continue to come over here?
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan is like to keep building my career over here and touring over here to like keep building the audience. I love it. The flight's always, that flight's the hardest part. Yeah. It's just getting over.
How long is the flight
from Nashville? It's like 5 hours to San Francisco and then 15 hours. So it's a 26 hour flight day.
We're going to ask you a few slang questions. I don't know if you've ever had this before.
Okay.
You can pick 3 off here.
Okay.
And you just pick them and then we'll ask you what you think they are.
Okay. Oh my gosh, mad as a cut snake.
Oh yeah. What do you think it is?
I think it's like, you're a crazy bitch.
No.
Is that right?
It could be that. Real angry and just like real.
Okay. Okay. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. So it could be the same in a sense.
Okay, wait, a dad kisser?
Yeah. So this comes off the Alpha Blokes.
This is sort of the whole podcast scene in Australia. This is where it's come from. So dad kisser is someone who's from New South Wales.
That is not what I was like envisioning that to be. A dad kisser is somebody just from an area?
Yeah.
What?
That's referred to in the podcast scene. That's what everyone in the podcast scene refers to New South Wales as.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Let me see. Donga? Is that Donga?
Donga.
Donga.
Yeah. What do you think a donga is?
Oh my gosh, I mean, it sounds like something I probably should say on this podcast.
Hey, look, you can say it.
I don't know. I have no idea. What is it?
It's like a site office, like a little white site office that people go in. We call them dongers over here.
A what?
Construction.
Oh.
Like a site hut. That's where
site hut.
where like a supervisor would be doing all the bookwork.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that's
and
hilarious.
also like sometimes the back of people's houses you have a little donger that people stay in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's hilarious. Okay,
There we go.